Very wonderful, and of course, good afternoon to viewers out there around the watchers from the 36 states of the Federation. Of course, on our program it is waiting they happen. Where TV bring come for now. Of course, we told her yesterday we come out here 10 o'clock yesterday, and of course we told her we'll come back 1:30. Sorry for the slight extension we'll give now, but of course, you know, as it be, man proposed as a talk, and of course, now God now they help out. My name is Chuka Ongohai. And the program that they watch, waiting they happen. Well, yesterday I will come out here, and of course I will come back, and we don't come back here. Well, we want to go straight to the matter we did grant this afternoon, and of course we know the year we did, and the election here, and of course many things. The quest for quality leadership and good leadership, and everything Nigerians they clamor for, and of course want to make it happen to us come February 25th. Well, I get a guest for the house this afternoon, and of course we will go straight to the topic of the day. With me for the studio this afternoon, now Honorable Usman Adaji, of course, in a political analyst as well as public affairs analyst, and as far as in a spokesperson for one of the political parties for Nigeria here. Oga, good afternoon and welcome to the program, sir.
Now, good afternoon, Nigerians. Good afternoon, Chuka. Members of the studio, everybody. Agree to now.
Sorry, say, well, you know, now most of the time, now this kind of time, when I'm supposed to chill, they relax.
So you just rest more before you go to the
yes, but I say, man, I go pull you come out because Mark just come give us more sensitization, give us awareness as concern. The kind our country over there, because as it stands, our mouth we go to talk our country into shape. We're not getting out to win. We want use. Well, we will look at the role of political parties for nation building. You are you've been inside the system for some time, for a while. If you still tell us how it played out. But I will start with this issue of the campaign, and of course the issue of resigning prior to elections. Politicians don't be like one kind stigma, be like one kind thing, say, man. Just at the nick of time, just you know, go see them the camp prior to now. You know, go see them say, man, the wahala. Why the wahala don't they come up on time for you to take your place, take your ground? Why you know if you know your ground at early enough? Okay, let's look at the issue of like on a primaries. Might look at the APC primaries. So many people get mind for some Senate candidates, some Senate aspirants at that time, but everything all work out. But suddenly somebody emerged. Why we not fit foresee some certain things prior to election?
Anyway, the first thing I want to tell everybody be say, as you do so, they work for this place. You get interest. First interest will make you come to work here be say, month end, make you collect salary.
Of course.
So that you take care of yourself and your family. Politics, it's there about interest. Waiting be your interest. Waiting be that thing where if you put food for the table, first and foremost. Then secondly, if you be person where you get interest of Nigeria, waiting be that thing where if you be in the interest of Nigeria as you want to make it be to fall. That is why they talk and say no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. Waiting be permanent for politics, my interest. See, when you talk about make people foresee tomorrow, I don't know who be that man where write book. Nicodemus are waiting to call him. The man where see tomorrow.
The man will see tomorrow.
I don't know his name. I don't remember. I will wherever where him be. Now they say now you see tomorrow. Now only God. Now him be the only man where they see tomorrow. As far as where we they concerned. So make it be say you know what won't happen tomorrow. It is very difficult. But if you propose say if it be say now this person go enter or this one. So when that your interest no can enter, you get one thing where it is very important for politics. If me and you they contest for one position, you don't say you get your boys where they support you. Me I get boys or people where they support me. If those where they support me can't they, at the end of the day you no can't get them. I can't get them. If those people where they support you no can't say if not be you they no go agree. They won't die kill themselves say you know say now you contest. Not be them contest. If they come they fight say they no agree. If me eventually I can't win the general election, when anything come where they won't consider person, now you will contest first. Now they go somebody consider. Maybe the people where they do that katikati.
No,
I don't agree. So if they can't give you, maybe that's where they can't give you now. You know even they enough for you not to talk of to remember them where they stand fight for you. do wetin dey happen. So we dey tell people say if you dey support person and the person no come win for primaries, since you dey that party and another person don get the ticket, make una carry una allegiance and interest put for the party, not for that individual at that time, because since he never get am, if you get am another day, but maybe do or die say it must be that person. That is number one. Two, I dey hear you dey talk of say people dey decamp, people dey move, people no dey move. One thing wey you dey know be say the thing no just start today, because the way they take talk am, it dey look like say the thing just start now. The thing no be something of today. Na something wey don dey right from time. E get one day wey I sit down for this studio, I tell you say politics for Nigeria, that program no be pidgin English program, me and you dey here. I say politics for Nigeria no get wetin dem dey call ideology. We never reach there, but we dey go small one reach there. If political party get ideology, na im be say if my party na party A and you dey party B, una own ideology dey different from our own ideology. So if you no can get ticket for your place, you no fit move from that place come here, because nothing wey don change inside you wey go make you carry your ideology comot am to where and come enter my own, because you never dey conform to my own ideology. Your own program dey different. For instance, if una program for una own party be say agriculture, una wan make food dey everywhere, make everybody chop. My own program for my own party be say make everybody go school, make you get education. You know say na two things be that. Your own be say make people go farm, my own na say make people go school. If you no come get ticket, the thing no come good. You say okay, as you no get ticket now, you come comot from that place, come enter here where we say na education. You know say the thing no dey married together.
No balance. Because
if na agric you dey talk, na food be your own matter now. Me wetin be my matter na education. So we no get ideology. If you say we get ideology, you no suppose move from that place come here. But wetin you dey look for be say e no matter. Since na education, wetin dey important be say if I go there, I fit get wetin I go dey survive with my family. E better na make I drop this ideology. You don kill that spirit, that program, that plan wey una get for una political party be that. So na the problem wey we get for Nigeria be that until political party begin to get ideology, this movement from one party enter another one, from one place when election don remain small, e no go dey happen. Two, politics na ability for you to convince your opponents. Convince am. As you dey, if you be Christian, me I be Hindus. Yeah? The ability wey e fit make you convince me say see this my church where I dey go, this place na im go carry you go see God, this one na im go move you go here. That conviction, e go make me look twice. This thing wey I don dey do since, I never get like this, get like this way this man talk. If it be true, make I follow am see. When election don dey come, some people wey know how to convince person with programs wey dem get, with wetin plan wey dem get, they fit convince you, tell you say see as the matter be, come make we do this thing together. If we succeed, e go better for Nigeria, e go better for us, e go better for everybody. That conviction, e dey always happen when election don dey near, and that one again dey lead to this movement from one party enter another one. Then thirdly, e get wetin dem dey call political rancor for inside political party. No be only you dey your party. If you come to say all of una dey that party, una don dey discuss, una don dey say make we go this straight road o, but some people wan go corner road, this one wan go like, and you see say that other party, their road na straight. That straight wey you dey think say una suppose go, na im dem dey go. Your own party dey go corner and you no come like am, you go say no be so we talk o. Na so we wan move, but una no gree, because una no wan gree with me say make we dey go straight. You go dump that place, go where they think the way you dey think.
But another thing, some persons, yes, you get a point with it, but some persons are not extremely so for them. How the situation be saying, by the time, just as you talk, I say politics now issue of interest. I wonder how we will take differentiate relate the interest thing and the nation building thing. But another thing is, most of them now, once they don't deny them, that especially the issue of ticket. They don't even remember ideology. They don't want to know anything. Now here they want secure ticket.
Their bread go butter.
Now that they look for.
You know, when we talk about interest dey different form. Interest will be personal. Interest will be for the generality of the masses, for your country. Maybe America talk am. They say make you think what you fit do for your country. No wetin your country fit do for you. So if you come see say, number one, your own interest first. Nobody, as it is so, if small thing dey your eye and big thing dey other person, you go comot that small way dey your eye before you go comot the big one where they found that person. So you go think your interest first. If I go that place, yes, I want to make it good for Nigeria. That one day now. But before I want to make it good for Nigeria, if me I still go there, it go good for me. You know, you go ask yourself first. As not get ticket, if it go good for you, then come good for the country. You go move. Your movement first, now for you. Second, now to enlarge the strength, power, possibility for those people there, make it good for the nature of the country. Nobody. I dey tell people. Like I tell you one thing, Chuka. Where people don't understand. People they say people go do campaign. You don't understand, but say they don't do campaign finish. Say election, they don't win election. They come say if we do this election, Mpape Road we go grade and reach to the place. We go do one kind of time where they never do for Nigeria before. We go do this. Anybody where they promise that thing during campaign, maybe lie, they lie. You get one thing where people know they think. When they say politicians, they lie. If they get one thing where people don't understand. People where they talk say, I go build this one, I go build that one. You know, if you as I come in a studio now, if I may enter here, I don't go know whether I get television inside, whether I get this and I get that. I think they're outside now. Just if I come here, I go make sure say television go there everywhere, the ACs go there everywhere. But meanwhile, I don't know the strength of a gem. Whether all those is what I want put for everywhere, go fit carry. I don't know if you understand. Now I think promise I want to do this, want to do that, want to do this, want to do this. It be your mind to do it. As you can't enter, the reality where the background will come down on you. That reality will make you understand. Sir, I've been telling people say I go put 50 television here before. If I put them, come put 50 AC. This gen the power no go fit carry. And we cannot afford to put bigger gen now. So the best thing is to make I put only 10 out of 50 where you promise. Anybody who comes here, they don't understand say get reason. Where you do am. They go take you from that word where you don't tell them yesterday. But they don't understand say it gets circumstance where surround them. When you don't know when you're there outside. But when you think say if it is possible, when you can't be possible. So these are some of the things where people they look at.
But how political parties themselves fit take and unravel this?
Yes.
If you talk about candidates, yes, political party they more than every candidate. They bigger. They
na house where carry carry the
so if the individual not fit handle issues, the party on its own supposed to handle issues.
I don't know, Chuka. I don't know whether you know how they play politics for 1979, but I think say that time still they.
I very small.
Small thing. But we would
at least
follow them small.
History don't give us the awareness now.
Sometimes around 79, make I take them from there.
During the
Shagari,
Obasanjo.
No, Obasanjo 76. Call it 79.
Okay.
79 and Shagari. Now you handle banana. I show Shagari, Olowo, Zik, and the host of them. I don't do for 1979. Joseph Wayers was now the Senate president that time. He come up from South. Now that period, what thing can they happen that period the same? As Baba Buhari they will be president for Nigeria. The party get national chairman. Leader of party that time now be the national chairman, no be the president.
Oh, not be the president.
The party. Now the party give president ticket where he come the president.
Of course.
So you know if he be the leader of the party. The leader of the party now be that national chairman for that party. In the state chairman now be leader of the party for state. But today, the person where get economic power now be leader. Okay, the thing can't turn upside down.
Don't change.
The thing can't change. So until we return back to that period, come the allowance, make it be say the party now in the supreme. You where you done that the party, if you come out tomorrow, party still remain. Make we can't understand it like that. This the way they talk say that party now be the strength. Waiting the party they do, it will not happen until the party takes its position as the leader and as the owner of everybody where they send go represent them for offices. It is until then we see where they talk. If it can't happen.
Okay. I will come back maybe towards the last question, but also not to get time. I'm not going to take much of your time. Now, I'm going to look at the issue of this endorsement when they get so-called senior citizens. They endorse candidates as the same. This is not the person, and of course, Nigeria don't take them so serious. I want to look that. What will be the implication or the meaning of endorsement of candidates?
Endorsement. It depends on the senior citizen where they endorse. First and foremost, Chuka, the person here. Say I endorse Mr. A. Person ask him now, say as you endorse this person or endorse that person, now you be God. That be the God where they give now. If you endorse person, now what you don't do for ground before? Who you be? How people hold you? How people they take your talk? I ask you one question, or make I talk generally. Some people dey where they say now only when they be senior citizen, but now only when election come now they talk. Now only when election come now they write letter. Now only when election come now they go know say this one good or this one bad or this one no good. If you be senior citizen and you believe say that country where you dey a better country and you want make that country better from day one, not on sentiments. I feel not like your face, but if wetin you sabi do, wetin you know how to do, I like am, I go follow you up since it concern the country, since I be senior citizen, not because I don't like your face, because me and you fight yesterday, because we struggle for something yesterday. All the good things where you sabi do, where I know say you fit do, I go to where I won't support another person against you or against another person. It don't make sense. The thing I know about senior citizens are people where they don't serve their country in one way, whether in civil service, in political cycle, in this, in that, and where they don't excel well, where they don't write their name in gold, where people they praise say, these people they do well, they are good, they are this. Now those kind of people now they call seniors, which means they believe in their country. They know they look face. They don't know whether you good, whether you no good. So long as if you give the country that thing where that country they look for, now they endorse. However, anybody get right fundamentally to endorse anybody where you want endorse, but that does not transform to the fact that everybody go follow because you endorse. After all, you get your own wahala where they your body, where people know even one year your name about. So now so the matter be. Okay, so invariably endorsement or no endorsement, you get little or no effect. Okay, what they go happen for them based on If it based on sentiments, if it based on the fact that you are comfortable with the person, if it be say because you don't like the person face, if it be because you think say as me I don't do this thing before, I don't want to make other person from that my side come do am again, make an endorse person way that side, sentiment if it come.
But look at one thing before we go there wrap up. We look Chatham House. We see everybody go Chatham House.
They go speak English.
Chatham House. Everybody don't go Chatham House. How? What be the meaning of Chatham House? How Chatham House still relate with our politics? What will they get for Chatham House? You know, they get them for Nigeria here. And people talk about one other thing. Say we get places for Nigeria where the figure represent that kind of talk.
Exactly.
But exactly. But what will be your take on Chatham House matter?
My matter, some of them even they go disgrace themselves. I mean, you see them.
Of course.
Now, big disgrace. Our people they talk one proverb say, if you get big hole for the back of your house, where they throw away dustbin, if that one never full, you don't carry and go outside, go throw away now.
Of course.
You don't convince us for here finish. You don't tell us what you get for us finish. How you want to run your program, you don't tell us finish. How our own won't be and whatever. You don't tell us finish here before you won't go to Chatham House, go do it. So for me, is I think we are the belief say na busybody, na be that thing. But sometimes again, if they say come, you no come follow them go, they will also look you like say you be weakly. You understand? Now it makes some of them to go. But if I go there, go disgrace myself, go talk within the whole world, they begin to see me as useless person. Not anything where you talk there can either give you small percentage above where you did before, or if you reduce your percentage. Some of those people were even there where they were own from here, where they there. Some of them no go even come here, come contribute their quota in terms of votes to make person win. They go listen to them escalate, and the highest they can do now use social media thing, hype you or bring you down or make noise. You don't tell now, not to see social media now. Some people started with social media, started with this, we don't go here, we have done a rise, we have done this, we have done that with so much noise. Where the noise reach today. So for me, I think it's a waste of time. Going to Chatham House is a waste of time. For me also, is
any impact.
The impact, as far as I'm concerned, is to tell the world. Probably that is a better way they feel they can let the world know. Say they get something to offer. What did this thing? Perhaps. But effect politically, how many of our villagers here want to listen to that thing? Where did they do for Chatham House? And I don't get the votes. How many of the elites today go and check around? Put those where the village people here. Put our elites here. Tell them where they do votes. The votes where we get from villagers you can't quantify it. Those ones where the elites where they listen to all these programs and know what not. Most of them they don't even get time. Some of them will not even go back to their villages where they register for this election. So as far as I'm concerned, that time where I will carry go Chatham House, they make noise. They waste my time. They talk all manner of of things, I go use that time, go villages, go campaign, go ask for votes, go tell them waiting in my mouth, make them see me, feel me, touch me, hear from me, and get understanding on whether I get the potential to lead. One of the presidential candidates came to the program I anchored just on Monday here. People came from everywhere in the whole Nigeria. Everywhere. All of them came. Somewhere in 11 here. As the man stand, the way he take talk, present him matter, present everything finish. Now somebody, when I finish program, somebody come and say, now this man they lie to us about. Maybe this man where I don't see eye to eye today, where I hear him talk, hear the matter, hear CB. Now the man got more convinced because he see him, he feel him, he hear him, he understand what the man they talk than mere rhetorics and programs, mere waiting the hear for television and what. So he became more convinced, and that one man where he convinced, only God knows the number of persons where he go tell them what he don't see, and where the condition where you don't get for that place. For me, it's better than going to waste our time and then resources and everything. Now,
I want politics of gender politics, women inclusion. So far, if you check the whole political party, 18 political parties, we'll get only one APM, we get present a female candidate. The other political parties.
Candidate as presidential candidate?
Yes, we have only one. We talk about women inclusion.
35% affirmation and waiting.
Every other thing. Why political parties? Every time when we go fit get even if we not be president, of course we get vice president, we get apart from the governorship candidate of for Taraba. Adamawa. That is coming in every other state. Nobody.
You know the problem where
when women will get their ground.
See, the women don't get their ground.
But we get
I'll give you analysis now. The governor of Kogi State today, all the speakers in the whole 21 local government in Kogi State, they are women.
Speakers as in
leaders of the councils in the local government.
Local government chairman.
In the local government. All the vice chairmen, they are women. All the vice chairmen in the 21 local government.
For
Kogi, this Kogi where you see say. This is no matter where you see so. The 21 local government, all the vice chairmen are women. The leaders in the councils are women.
And then I want to
you see, when you don't start something, the reason I one they talk before they enter two.
Of course.
You know, if you jump, why we know they there yesterday? That is number one. I give you one scenario. That's number one. In one political party, I don't want to mention political party, but if you want me to mention, I am aware that in APC today, as we speak, this presidential campaign council, this council where did they form? The men have their council from A to Z. Women are included. The women have their own council from A to Z. No man inside. I don't know if you understand. They are running two councils now. This presidential campaign council, DGD, this one, that. But how they only have their structure.
So what you talk about invariably not be for this 2023.
Wait, we are going somewhere. I never finished. So you can see that they have started. Before they will say how many women they president council, how many this, but now they get their own structure. It means there are too many women who are there, and that will begin to make us know who they are. Because it is only when you offer a woman or offer yourself for service where person will know whether you be capable or you not be capable. That is one. So women are becoming more aware and they're having their own structure personally now that they can use. That is one. Then two, as it stands again today, women awareness is much because if you look at some of the campaigns, you see that as the men are doing their campaign going to this place, the women wing are here, the women wing are there. They're gathering momentum. They are knowing themselves better. Now that leads us now to them understanding that this woman, jealousy. You get another way they bring women down. I'm sorry to use this. Jealousy. Instead of a woman to support a woman, you will go support man. And when the man don't win, they will say why the man don't give them opportunity. Why not support her? Sarah Jibril contested election for PDP. Yes, but maybe only one vote. That one vote, maybe not the one she vote herself. She didn't have vote, but meanwhile there were women all over. So politics is not given; it is taken.
Now Africa will get it since.
Well, even in the US.
In the US,
even in the US,
I stand
to be corrected. In the last election, they had that brought Donald Trump That election was contested against Hillary Clinton.
Of course.
As far as I'm concerned, from what we got and everything, Hillary Clinton won that election. Did they give her?
But even with that, we still get somebody who represent the woman for that category. But for you, we never even see say
in APC, woman contested. There was one woman who contested for presidential primaries.
And the primaries now, you know, which you don't come out.
The women, if the women had mobilized their votes for her, even if she don't win, she will come like second or third, and they will say because you come second or third, they will give you vice president. And the women are not supporting their own. So how do you get there? In Kaduna, a woman is the vice deputy governor. In Kaduna today, as we speak, deputy governor is a woman. In Ogun or where, a woman is the deputy governor. We have them in this place. Sorry, Ekiti. The deputy governor is a woman. So they are coming up. They are everywhere. But with time, now we have in the north, a candidate of the party in the northern part of this country being a woman. I mean, that should tell you that something good is about happening with the women.
Well, we just hope so. We could look at the issue of INEC readiness. Even Professor Mahmoud who in Chatham House talks about election was hold. They are different things. But for you now, how you think say INEC prepare for this election? Especially they don't ready well. Based on some things where they don't burn so many INEC offices, so many issues on ground. You know, and of course the issue of PVC also. What is your take?
INEC is ready. So far so good from what I've seen. INEC will prepare to do election. Okay. But the only thing we say, those people where they go, they bomb. It's just like when we do university. When I do crisis, they say, we no great because the food where they dining, no too would or no. They're supposed to put some books for library. They no put. When I go demonstrate, when I go burn. Or like there was a time they were doing SAP riots in the university way back around 1990, 89. They go burn. You follow them. SAP riot where they do on your day school. You go follow burn your school. Burn this. When I won't resume, they go say make every student. They go tax me. Pay those amount. When I go pay. When I burn this thing, waiting they happen for outside go consign una. Then be this kind matter where they talk. People where they burn INEC houses, they want Nigeria to be better. Are they truly patriotic? INEC is doing everything possible. Nigeria they put so much money. You burn them today, burn the thing down. The money government will put for another thing. They go channel and go there.
Maybe like even the state self go do.
Even one channel the money, put the money, take responsibility, put this one. Are you helping yourself? You're not helping yourself. That is why what do you do to make Nigeria great? Everybody getting contribution. Well, that is for them. But for us, as far as we are concerned, INEC they prepare, then they ready from what we don't see, and they are sure that 25th. They don't hold several meetings. They don't talk to political party. They've done everything what they feel do as human. The security agents too have done their own, and they're planning further as human to make sure that the thing happen. But however, if we as Nigerians refuse to allow it happen, our destiny is inside our hands. But INEC is ready for mine. Okay,
I'll ask you the last question now. If I will take my next guest. Now, I'm going to look at the 2020 election. What will be the measure? What will be the criteria we suppose use to get good leadership? We don't clamor for good leadership, clamor for development, we never start at all. Might put it that way because we get so many inabilities. But for you as somebody the inside, what do you think you fit measure this?
First and foremost, we don't understand by the word good leadership. If they talk, say the ones where they don't rule since they come, so they will be good leader. Now I'm saying now go look for India come rule Nigeria. Because as far as I'm concerned, anybody where don't rule, make a take them for just 1979 rich now.
79 have been 99.
No, make 1999. Okay. Rich now, I just take them from there. Anybody where don't reach this country between that period and now must have contributed one good thing, at least one good thing during his administration. Bad as bad, make this government not even do anything. 13.5% derivation for South. They pay for air producing state. They pay them. They never pay them since 1999. Even if the government not do anything, at least they do that one. Even if government not be productive, they complete third Niger bridge. Whether they don't start, whether they don't start. The same thing, good luck administration. They get people. Koje Wella today was a product from Obasanjo good luck's administration. Now in the World Bank today, every government where it don't come between that time and now, in his own right, in his own way, had been good, but we have not gotten to where we want to get to. We never get them as we want them. In our economy, in agriculture, in education, in this, where we want the team be never reach. That is what we are looking for. What we need to do, in my own opinion, is that first and foremost, make everybody vote in conscience. That's number one, because it's what we do to get good leaders. If you believe in this person, because now you know and pass, vote for them. That is number one. Number 2, make we comot ethnicity, religion to where inside dustbin. Make we look at the person. That also will give us good leadership. Number 3, our clergymen, make them go talk to God properly. Make them go, when they go church, go mosque, make them pray to God. So God give us good leaders. Maybe say a man go mosque, you go say that man where they wicked, God destroy him. Maybe you create the man, no. How you go on because they contest election, so make God destroy him? Maybe you create him. Or you go church, say that man is the most useless person, God destroy him. That is not what we expect of clergymen. Make them pray to God, make God choose among these people the best person where if he carry us go the next level. When we do that, we'll get good leaders. Then finally, in the course of getting these good leaders also, make we ourselves do our own part. On the day of election, carry your vote, cast them, waka comot. Stay, if you want to stay, make you see as you go end. Stay one corner, no ferment trouble. But if you cause trouble there, that your vote, they will cancel only that polling unit. That your own vote where you also put there will be useless. It will not count because they don't cancel that polling unit result. So if you do your part, I do my part, everybody do your part peacefully, God will choose a good leader for us. We go do that thing where we want me them do to the later. We go do it for us.
Honorable, thank you very much for this time when you give us so, and of course this enlightenment we don't give Nigerians for house there. It did much more than gold and silver and gold. We appreciate you for this effort, and of course we're going to invite you again before election. Make you come talk.